from left to right on your screen, the Tempest in the formidable yellow and gold colour. And this one, with the restart, has immediately found it on the... Now with Twitty. Rather, that's Ubaida Ahmed. Ahmed still going, and Ahmed is over the line. What a start for...
Make up for it, but what an individual effort coming in from the flank.
Here goes Farnan with the conversion attempt, and this one is pinpoint accurate, so 7 points to nil. And Darian, if you're the Bay Breakers, keeping this one nice and tight. Here goes Lynn looking for runners. Goes to the left here through Edwards. Edwards close to the line, and Edwards is over.
And from the back line, so to choose to keep it within the forwards whenever you know that they can smash it over the line, they have difference makers on the team that when they get close
Shelby
to them,
Lynn just marshals the troops and they dig towards the try line here. Inches short. This one goes close and they are over the line. It is Celine Liu-Lamaga.
Tempest there, as they start to work it to the left, you already see that they are way above the team in blue, and it just...
Celine Liu-Lamaga, quite the rugby resume, played for the Pat Coast Grizzlies U23s in 2023, then plays her rugby back inside. That's a great pass from Lynn, here for Carrillo, and Carrillo is gonna dance on through to the try line.
But here's what she sees. She sees that that number 2 down in the floor, Tempest, is slow to get up. She knows that that prop is looking right at her, foaming at the mouth, and right inside to Carrillo. We might have to take a little bit of a look-see back at that replay from the start. It might have gone a little forward, but again, we don't argue with the referee. That's a good individual.
Opening 8.5 minutes. Here goes the kick here from Bernadette Hui, and this one goes through, so short of the line. Here it is for the Bay Breakers. Can they breach once again? And they are over the line. And it is try time to Paris Hart.
There's a lot of space to work it wide. We've talked about the lack of the ability for the
line. The ball at the back here for the Breakers as they charge forward. They're over the line. Is the ball down? Absolutely it is. Off the bench.
A culmination of a lot of infractions committed by Tempest.
As has the captain, Roxelle Thomas. Ramos once more back inside here for the number 20, Tong. And Tong is all the way to the line.
That they're able to string together, and it's just because they're doing all of the things right. A perfect clear out, a nice inside step. The Tempest right now, the lack of adaptation is just continuing to watch the Breakers score line just tick up and up there. That's 2 tries now. That in their lack of those A's, your posts, whatever you'd like to call them, making sure that they maintain that edge. If you know
back inside to Namasimulua. Namasimulua gets the dummy on, and the magic there from Ellie Namasimulua
cannot be understated here from the Breakers. A lot of faces there just waiting for the right moment. The Tempest body height, it looked better during that passage of defensive play there, but whenever that disconnect happens...
Stopped it, but they have the penalty advantage here for Warplate. Farias with the dummy. Farias splices through, and it is Isla Alejandro who is in for the try, and that is
and they do so here off of a beautiful maul play. Farias, I've seen her do it time and time again, a PR7's athlete herself, and just there the recognition to hold the ball, wait for the right time to give it to vice captain Alejandro off of the outside there.
Breakers as they breach here through Bernadette Hui. Ramos again takes it right for Ciano. Ciano puts on the big don't argue, and Ciano close to the line, and she is over for the try.
And it's also an answer back quickly against a try. And you said the don't argue, a sit down there from Wen, who kind of orchestrated this movement for...
Here goes down the right side for the Tempest. It's with Reiter, and Reiter caught everyone napping and is in for the try.
Moment. It shouldn't have gone down that way. She gets up, gets the ball away, turns around, realizes nobody's contesting at her back, turns around and just breaks through the line to get over for a try for Chicago.
Ramos with the pass. Mona Lisa Tupou takes contact, gets the basketball pass away to Ciano. Now for Watkins, and Watkins is in for a double. Just lurking there on the edge.
Breakers, and it's because of selfless play. They know when to get rid of the ball here. We see Tupou, she's got one on, the body height looks good, and somehow she still finds a way to get it off. Ciano does a nice pin and pass, and around the corner comes Watkins, who's just
51 points to 17. The Bay Breakers head to Chicago and bring up the half century in what was an emphatic attacking display.